The best AI marketing tools should feel like a cheat, like you're actually cloning yourself into a whole marketing team. And we've got 7 AI tools that will absolutely slash the time you have to put into marketing your business. Use them right, and AI can almost build a business for you. But that's the trick, using them right. So I'm gonna show you which AI marketing tools can buy your time back, but there is one AI marketing category that just doesn't live up to the hype that I say you should 100% stay away from. More on that later. So obviously I use video for content marketing, but I was really intrigued to start adding short form videos to my marketing mix too, just because they're getting so much attention right now. So I tried repurposing some of those ideas that I talk about in my longer videos into shorts that I could use across YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. But it was pretty manual work, and to crank out 7 of these babies a week was just way too much to justify with the results that they were getting, so I had to stop. But had I known about Munch and tools just like it, I could have published all sorts of viral-ready short clips without any extra work. Munch is a video repurposer that takes your long-form videos and automatically dices them into social media-sized pieces. It automatically selects the most viral-ready tidbits and then spits out short-form content that's ready for TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. And it's not just a clipping tool either. Munch does some of the actual thinking for you. AI clip selection means it finds key moments to highlight so you're not pouring through every video. AI caption generation saves you tons of time with manual editing and typing. It even handles publishing to social media for you so you're not doing everything manually. If you do any long-form video, you need to use this, but I know not everyone's publishing videos to social media. What if you use videos a different way? Say, sending private client-facing videos to help you make sales and close over email. If you have Be Human, you can let AI take over that process too. So you can record yourself just one time and then have it create all kinds of fresh videos with your face and your voice. This one's by far the most sci-fi of all the tools that I'm going to talk about, and honestly, it's kind of freaky. So why would you need to create a video version of yourself? So if you have a service-based business, you might offer some kind of free consultation or sales call. And if you do that, you're probably all too familiar with all the no-shows who skip your calls. I got them too, but then when I started sending a quick off-the-cuff video to that prospect before the call, just letting them know what to expect and that I'm looking forward to speaking, it really cut down on the no-shows. It's a really nice personal touch, but it's also time-consuming. So I found myself having to whip out my phone and record these videos at really inconvenient times, which actually made me stop doing them altogether. But with AI, it's a personal touch you can scale. Here's how it works. You just create a video welcome message one time. And there's no reason to make it super polished either, just record and go. Then Be Human can fill in your clients' names with both audio and video, so you're not recording these every day.
Hi, Jackie. Hi, Patch.
And you can even integrate this with Zapier so that whenever someone schedules something, one of these is automatically generated and then sent to your prospect. Not only is this one of the coolest uses of AI I've seen yet, but it's a massive time saver while you're still putting your personal stamp on each message. And that's just one use case, but you can use Be Human videos for all kinds of things. You could create a personalized greeting for people who download your lead magnet, complete with mentioning their actual first name. Or a quick greeting video to make your cold emails stand out. Of all the small business websites that I look at and consult on, there's almost always one thing that misses the mark and just makes the marketing feel a little off. And when I used to design websites for clients, we'd come up with this really great looking new website, but that one element was still there dragging the whole thing down. So if your logo is outdated, amateurish, or if you don't even have one yet, it used to be kind of a pain and never as fun as you think it would be when you go into the logo designing process. You could either hire someone cheap off of Fiverr or create one yourself from scratch using something like Canva, and either way, the results were usually lacking. Luckily, Brandmark takes care of all of that, so just enter in your business name, your slogan, and you're off. Will it be perfect the first time around? Probably not. It's a little like ChatGPT that way. Its first answer might not be perfect, but every iteration gives you a better and better starting point. So rather than paying a designer $75 an hour for each round of revisions, you can just keep iterating with Brandmark at no extra cost. And here's what I really like here. You get unlimited revisions without paying a subscription fee, so you just pay to use it once. If AI is creative enough to handle a logo, then why not hand over some more creative work? If you're trying to figure out running Facebook and Instagram ads, you can stop all that manual time-consuming work and assign the task to addcreative.ai. You just tell it what you need, and then Ad Creative is going to spit out ads that previously required skilled freelancers or really expensive ad agencies to handle. It can do everything for you. It can iterate text and headlines for A/B testing, either write your own headlines or click Text AI, and it's going to generate some headlines for you. It'll generate the right social posts in the right sizes, so all you have to do is hit publish. And if that's all Ad Creative did, it would be a really useful tool, but what elevates it above the rest is its creative insights features. You can connect your actual ad accounts to addcreative.ai, and it automatically pulls in all your previous ad data if you have any. Then you'll learn which creatives are scoring the best, which image sizes are having the biggest impact, which headlines, what are the top performing creatives overall. Their dashboard outlines everything, so there's no guesswork. Think of it like an ad agency in a box and you're halfway there. Sure, there's going to be some tweaking to do, but just use Creative Insights' ad score. It'll tell you exactly how much more tweaking it needs. So that covers you for those static image ads, but 68% of advertisers say that video ads drive way more clicks and conversions, making them much more profitable. The problem is video ads are usually way more time consuming, not to mention just harder to pull off. Scripting, pulling clips, editing. Again, you'd need a clone to avoid hiring someone to handle it all for you. But that's where today's sponsor comes in. InVideo's brand new AI video creation tool makes any kind of marketing video you would ever need with nothing more than a simple text prompt. You can enter in the general idea for the video, a more detailed description, or a full script if you have one. And InVideo is going to take that text prompt and put together all the video clips, voiceover, even captions to make it come to life. And here's what it looks like, and honestly, it really couldn't be any easier. All you need to do is tell it exactly what you want using natural language. But the trick here is the more detailed you can make that prompt in terms of, making it a real content brief, the more differentiated the results are going to be. So a really great prompt that can get you the best results might look something like this. Make a Facebook ad for my mobile car detailing business. Obviously insert your business there. You can even give them the name of it. And now you just want to give a little context of exactly what you do. So I go to customers' homes or workplace and do a full detail while they're free to do other things. So you're kind of telling what you do, and you're also mentioning the main benefit. And now if you want to make your ad about an actual offer, you would talk about that. I'm offering 20% off the first detail, and my ideal customers are young professionals in the LA area between 25 and 45. So we're talking a little bit about who our customers are, that's super important. And then I'm asking it to give a call to action to click the button on the ad to get the offer. And you can even ask for what kind of voiceover you want. So I'm just going to say use a realistic young male voiceover for this. From there, we'll click on generate a video. Then it's just asking for, what audience. So I already specified young professionals, but if you wanted to change it, it's going to come up with some stuff. So even if you don't ask for it specifically, it'll give you some options. And then look and feel, I'm going to go with minimalist modern. Platform will stick with Facebook, and then continue. And what it's doing now, it's generating a full script for you. It's pulling premium stock clips, which honestly would cost a lot of money if you were to get those on their own. So this is worth it for that by itself. And it's also creating an AI voiceover that sounds pretty realistic. Okay, so it's got something ready for us. Let's check it out real quick.
In the hustle and bustle of Los Angeles, time is a precious commodity. Imagine a world.
Nice. It sounds pretty good. It looks pretty good. Now I'm going to show you a few ways you can edit it. So obviously you'd want to watch through the whole thing and make sure it sounds the way you want it to sound and it looks the way you want it to look. So just click on edit. And there's a few ways you can edit this. So the first way is you can go down here and you can actually just chat with it and tell it something to change. Like you could say, I would say maybe introduce the offer sooner, or you could say something like, make the beginning more exciting, or change the voiceover to a more American sounding voice or something like that. So you can do that, or you can just click on edit media and then you can swap out individual clips. So maybe we want to start with something more exciting here. So I'm going to click on the first clip and then go down to, if you have your own clip, you can upload it here. But they've got access to so many stock clips, right? So I'm just going to click down here and I'm going to type in fancy car and then see what they got here. So then we just got to find an actual clip because a lot of these are images. So maybe I'll just choose this one. I like that. And then apply. So now it's changed that for us, and we can also edit the script. So just click there and you can go through, and if anything doesn't seem right to you, you just change it in real time, then click on apply changes. So it's all editable, every single bit of it. And this feature isn't ready quite yet, but in a few weeks, you're gonna be able to get even more granular control over it because you can actually export this to a timeline where you can do all the little editing tricks you wanna do. But for now, this works pretty great. And then you just click on export. It's gonna make a high definition version of it for you. And on a paid plan, you can even get rid of these watermarks. But again, you can try this all absolutely for free by using my link in the description below. So once you get rolling within video, you're churning out these high quality, profitable video ads, drawing those inbound leads. But that might result in more leads than you can close on your own. In that case, you can train your own ChatGPT style chatbot to handle all those new web visitors. Yep, we've all seen chatbots, and we've all gotten frustrated at the ones that feel like you're just talking to a robot. But AI is making serious strides here. Now you can train your own version of ChatGPT as a chatbot that's much more sophisticated, more on brand, and can answer your most frequently asked questions like a real human who's been working in your business for years. Want it to have a specific personality? Friendly and professional, funny and casual, you get to choose. And just like most of the tools I've shared, there are a few options that more or less do the same thing, but customgpt.ai seems to be the fastest way to build an extension of your customer support team. That's assuming you even have a team. It's gonna be really hard for your customers to tell. But there is one category of AI tools I 100% do not recommend you use just yet. With all this AI talk, you're probably thinking, hey, if AI is that good, I can probably use it to make me a whole website. Not so fast, my friend. Here's the thing. AI web builders are okay if all you want is a really quick and easy template to slap something up online. But who would want that? They're not gonna help you with the content you need to sell those services, or even give you a layout with the right sections that you actually need. What they will give you is a bare bones generic template filled with seemingly random content blocks. So you're gonna need to basically rework it from the ground up with your own content if you want it to pull its weight as a client-generating website. But that doesn't mean you can't use AI in bits and pieces to help get your website created. So I actually love using ChatGPT for all your written web content. You're not gonna get it to spit out the perfect content from scratch, but there are some smart ways to prompt ChatGPT to build your content plan. First of all, you'll wanna start with an idea of the sections that you need for each page. And if you're stuck, you can ask ChatGPT for that part too. Then just ask it to write it for you section by section. This works 10 times better than just asking it to crank out a whole page for you at once. You can even ask it to write in a really specific tone like casual, friendly, serious, or funny. And if you have a website for reference that you think uses a tone that you'd like to use, just paste it into GPT and tell it to mimic this tone and write all future responses in that tone. And I do have a whole video that shows you how to write your website from scratch using ChatGPT, and I will link to that down below. And that's not all ChatGPT can do to help you with your marketing. So I've got this video showing you all my best tips, strategies, and prompts to help ChatGPT help you market your business like you had an army of clones doing it for you. Everything from social media marketing to email, content marketing, you name it. So click right here and let me show you how it's done.